YouTube, TD City, Titty City podcast.
We back.
Yep,
We back for another year. Our
we're gonna
one
do this
video a
every
year.
year, every year
Yep.
till one of us dies, which would probably be Detroit of chlamydia,
Or of, depression after
but
that
but
Lions.
mostly chlamydia. But yeah, continue.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be depression after, you know, last week. But you know what? We got Brandon Gutton and Charles Davis on the call today, so I feel better. Yeah. Well, this is our annual Super Bowl video. How you doing, Yolo?
I'm doing great. Oh, by the way, before you talk about your Lions, I should say we are both 2-3 in our predictions. Detroit got the first. We've been doing this in Super Bowl 53. Patriots, Rams. Detroit's teams he got right were the Patriots in Super Bowl 53 and um um how come I'm still Rams over the Bengals in Super Bowl 56. I
Mm-hmm.
got the last 2 years correct. Rams over Bengals and Chiefs over Eagles. I'm on a two game win streak.
Yes. I am not doing great as it's been a little bit, but it's only been 2 years, not too long. But yeah. So we'll see where this goes, and once we get the kick from our good boy Jake Moody,
Yep.
we can talk about how the Lions have disappointed me, you know. But no, honestly, like if I'm being real, Lions had a great season. I don't want to take up too much time because I know it's not the Super Bowl, but this
Oh,
is
you can
what
now put that
happens.
logo thing to rest. It
Yeah,
is not
you
going to be the
can.
Ravens and the Niners.
Yeah, yeah, but honestly, like I feel this is just, happiness. This is what sports happiness feels like. I can't believe it. I'm so proud of this team. It was an amazing season. Uh, Honestly, I think for people who come in at Dan Campbell, he made the right decisions. He did all that all year. That's how we got here. I'm not upset at what he did. Can't fault him for Reynolds dropping the ball twice, for Goff making a bad throw, for that circus catch by Ayuk, which was stupid.
Which was a dime by Brock Purdy.
By Brock Purdy to Melvin Indoor,
Yep.
and then the Gibbs fumble. Like it's not all down to the fourth down. So I mean, I can understand a lot of people criticizing him, but I mean, I think personally that's he made the right decision. I'm glad he stood by his calls, and even in the post game, he still stood by his calls. So I'm happy about that. But that's all I'll say about the Lions. So
Hey,
just excited for the future.
I will say this too. I don't know if you were joking or being. I think you were joking. I don't know if this was on video, but I know we talked about it. Maybe when we ended the video last year on our Super Bowl predictions,
Hmm.
you were just like the Lions. You were close. I really wanted to see a Super Bowl where we predicted where the Lions were in it.
Yeah,
We
I
came
mean,
that close, 24-7.
yeah, 24-7. Josh Reynolds catches the ball. Um, we you know,
First quarter
we
is
get to a
down, 0-0.
yeah, yeah.
That's exactly
First
how
quarter
it's
is
gonna
down.
go. There's only gonna be
Exactly.
13 passing yards and
And
one
two
rush
passing
play.
plays.
Yep.
Yep. This is lore accurate Super Bowl right now. But speaking of the Super Bowl, let's talk about this highly anticipated game that absolutely everybody wanted.
The Chiefs and the Niners. Which, by the way, we both predicted the Niners the first time they played, and we were wrong.
Hmm.
The
So,
Chiefs came back down 10 in the fourth.
so how is that bode for our predictions? We'll see later. But
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
honestly,
I should
oh,
note
go ahead.
Detroit, in the 5 years you've been predicting, you have never once predicted for the betting underdog. You
I
have
have
chose the
not really.
favorite 5 years in a row. Yep.
Well, seems I like to back my favorites.
Yep.
Maybe that'll be the same for this year. We'll see. But yeah, is what? That's not realistic. Kadarius Toney just caught a ball. So,
No
uh,
way.
yeah.
He's supposed to.
So
He's supposed to be hurt.
I guess so. So his
Damn.
personal reasons didn't keep him out of this game. So good for him. But yeah. So let's start with those stats. You know, I
As
mean, go ahead.
oh, continue. Yeah, yeah. Stats.
Yeah, I mean, like Niners have been favored in every single game they've played this season. They look almost unbeatable, except for the
The
Lions.
Ravens game too.
Lions and
They got
Ravens
blown
games,
out
they
by them.
look the
Yep.
most beautiful,
And the Browns
beatable.
game where Brock Purdy cannot play in the cold.
That too, but it's not going to be in the cold. It's going to be in a dome
True.
in Vegas,
True.
so their favorite territory. McCaffrey, undoubtedly the
Best
best
running
running
back in
back.
the football.
Yeah, so honestly, they've got the advantage there when it comes to running backs. Purdy, he's he's honestly surprised
He's a
me.
great game
He's
manager.
yeah,
I'll say that. Probably gonna
he's
go
a
down as one of the greatest game managers of all time.
yeah, no, he's great. He's definitely an upgrade from Jimmy G last time these two teams played.
But to be fair, Jimmy G, if you look at the teams, Brock Purdy had he has McCaffrey, Debo, and Ayuk. Garoppolo just had Kittle, and he had Emmanuel Sanders. I don't even know if he had Trent Williams. I
No,
can't
he had
think.
Trent Williams.
He did.
He was not. Yeah, he was
Okay.
still in Washington then, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I do think Purdy is a little bit of an upgrade, but still, he is being he. There is a lot of success owed to that the skill positions, and it always helps when you have Trent Williams back there to protect you. But yeah, so that's one of the big things. And then you've got our good boys, Ayuk. I have not always been
Out of
high on
Arizona
Ayuk.
State.
Yeah, I have
You
not been
know.
high on Ayuk because he burned me in fantasy a couple years, but
Uh huh.
he's had an incredible year. Uh, George Kittle, one of the top three tight ends in the league,
I would agree
and
with Travis Kelsey in saying he's the best tight end in football right now.
I could agree with that, even though I'm partial to Sam Laporta, and yeah, but yeah, one thing that surprised me, oh, and their defense. You got Bosa, who's arguably the best defensive
And then you got
end in
Chase
the
Young,
league.
who's having a shit year. Just he's playing complete
What do you
ass.
mean? He's so great,
Yeah, Chase Young's so great. If y'all don't know, Google search sorry, not Google search, YouTube search his the play Jameer Gibbs and Chase Young, and look at how great of a player he is. Which they're
He's
considering
fantastic.
benching Chase Young, by the way.
They should.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they should.
I would agree. One of
This,
his 2.5 sacks came in garbage time since he's
yep,
been a Niner. Yep.
yep. And honestly, not just because I'm a Michigan fan, but you know what? That's okay. And then they got their, they got their linebackers, probably best linebacking core in the league with Fred Warner, Drake Greenlaw, and even their defense, the rest of their defensive front with Javon Kinlaw
Oh yeah.
and Hargraves. They're just fantastic players. So they've got a good defense. So it's a really good all-around team.
Although they have
Again,
all these like high key these name players on defense, they have not been playing well in the playoffs. I mean, I don't even have to say it. Jordan Love looked like an all-time great quarterback outside of the last play when he faced them. Jared Goff, that entire Lions offense, just they dominated them through the first half of that game.
yeah. So can't say they've been too great, but also a weaker rest does help. So that'll be a good
Oh
thing for
my
them.
God. Look at that. Pass
Uh-oh.
interference in the end zone on a Hail Mary.
50 yards.
50
Uh-oh.
yards. They're going to kick it at the one.
And
I don't
they're
think
gonna kick it at the one.
Dan Campbell would do this.
Nope. Dan
I do.
Campbell runs the
He would.
ball with
Yep.
Montgomery right up the middle.
Well, at halftime it'll be 7-3. Damn, this is the same score at halftime for the Super Bowl 42. The
Yep.
Patriots Giants.
Yep. So gonna be a thriller of a game, as we can see. But Chiefs, obviously, you got arguably best quarterback in the league,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mahomes. Mr. Mahomes, who honestly, if he wins
Love
this,
to
will
hate him,
probably
but he's without a doubt been the best quarterback
yeah,
the past 5-6 years.
yeah. If he wins this, I think he honestly enters the top five quarterback conversation.
All time? I'd say top 10. If he wins this,
Top
I'd put him
five.
top 10.
Top five, I think.
I will say this too. I feel like his one Super Bowl loss versus Brady, he gets too much hate for that game when he the amount of injuries on the offensive line that he had to deal with, the defense not helping, and if you just watch the top 100 on Patrick Mahomes, like the top 100 players of whatever that year was, they even agreed that he made some spectacular throws in that game, which were either dropped or the receiver wasn't looking, and he gets hate for that game. The
Yeah,
stat lines are terrible. They look terrible. Don't get me wrong. two picks, whatever, but like the amount of drop passes and insane throws he made versus the Buccaneers, I feel like if you're gonna say Patrick Mahomes can't be the GOAT because he lost to Brady twice, that's a terrible argument. That's like,
I
yeah,
100% agree. But with a great quarterback comes some not so great help in
the
the skill
receiving,
positions.
yeah.
Receiving,
But I
sure.
like Shaheed Rice.
Yeah, Rasheed Rice is fantastic. I think he's having
I
a
don't know why I
great
just said
year.
Shaheed Rice. Rashid Rice.
Shaheed Rice,
Rashid.
Rasheem Shaheed is who you're
Sorry,
thinking of,
sorry.
but
Yeah.
no, Rasheed Rice, fantastic player. Honestly, I think he's gonna have a great second year when he comes back. But Kelsey obviously great. I think he is a little downtrodden this year, but he's
Well, he's
still
dealt with some
one of the best.
injuries. He's dealt with Taylor Swift in the bedroom.
Yep.
You know,
So that's a big factor. But you've also got Isaiah Pacheco and Jared McKinnon's a nice scat back
I
if you
feel
can
like
count them back.
on the
So
entire Chiefs team, Isaiah Pacheco is without a doubt my favorite player. The
oh,
way he
he's
runs the game, like the way he plays the game, the way he runs the football, never like doesn't care if he gets injured. He lives life to its fullest, and he even said that he plays the way he does because you never know when it's going to be his last game. I respect that a lot. That's the
no,
one
it's
Chief player. Absolutely love.
great, great game, great player,
Yep.
and he's definitely an angry runner, and I love that from him. But it doesn't help when uh, you got your skill position players, like I said, Kadarius Toney, our good friend, and
Marquez Valdez, who did do good. He had a clutch catch in the AFC Championship. I will give him
mhm,
that.
yeah. But you do have some nice, and McCole Hardman as well. But you do have some nice players. You have Justin Watson, Sky Moore has a couple good catches, and Noah Gray's a good second tight end as well. So that's good to have. But
I
surprising
I
this
know
year
I'm.
is also.
Yeah,
Okay.
continue.
I was just saying, surprising this year has been how well the defense has played this year.
Oh yeah, that's what my point was going to be. I know I'm a Seahawks fan, and we just got the Ravens defensive coordinator, Mike McDonald, as our head coach. But I think Steve Spagnuolo, probably the best. I'm trying to think, maybe the best coordinator, maybe coordinator of the year. What other
Could be.
coordinator had a really good year? I mean, this Chiefs
Ben
defense throughout
Johnson.
the playoff. Oh, true, true.
I'm kidding, but no,
No, no,
Spagnuolo's
he
been.
he he had good. He was good,
Oh no, he did
but
have a good year,
he's
but
not.
yeah. So, he had a good year, but no, Spagnuolo had a fantastic year. McDonald had a good year, too, Mr. Michigan man. Um, but yeah, no, that this
But Steve
defense is.
Spagnuolo, yeah. I mean, Lamar scored one touchdown, 10 points. I mean, just the
Yeah,
defense. Trent McDuffie might just be one of the best corners in the NFL.
they found a gem out of
Yep.
him, and Carl Loftus is coming on too as a
Oh,
good
mm-hmm.
D end as well.
And then you
Then
still
you've
got
got
Chris Jones.
yep, Chris
Probably,
Jones,
yep.
Justin Reed, L'Jarius Sneed, one of the best corners in the league, surprisingly.
This Chiefs
Um,
team is just the GM. I got to give the GM credit. I can't even think of the GM's name right now, and it's I can think of the owner's name, but I can't think of the GM's. Now I'm gonna be googling.
give me 1 second. We definitely are prepared for this.
Yeah, we're totally prepared.
Brett Veach.
Brett
That's
Veach.
who it is. Yeah. So
You gotta give him all the credit in the world. They're
yeah,
gonna be going to their second Super Bowl in a row without Tyreek Hill.
they're yep in prime position to continue this dynasty.
I'm not
So
gonna lie, Detroit. Not to cut you off, this game is sort of interesting. They're in the fourth quarter, final drive.
final drive, 26 seconds. This game is
I,
flying by. It's like
Out of
we scored after a
curiosity,
minute or something.
in the Super Bowl, do you have the over or the under at 47 points?
Um, 47.5 points. It's a fairly low over under, but honestly, this is one of the better defensive matchups I've seen in a long time. So I'm gonna take the under.
I agree. I would agree with you. We both took the over. I think last year, or no, I was right last year. I said Chiefs over. It happened. I want to say you did Eagles over to or Eagles under.
I think I did Eagles under because that under
Oh
was
yeah, that was
extremely
two
high,
whammies.
or
Yeah,
that
51.
line was way too, and somehow the over hit. I have no idea how, but it did. But luckily, I was not a betting man that game, so
Oh yeah.
I did not lose money there. But I think you know, we'll see. This should be a good defensive matchup. But I know we also wanted to do throw some other things out there. We got anytime touchdown scores.
Oh, okay. I think I think Rice, for whatever reason, maybe it's because the Niners had Jerry Rice, and then now the Chiefs have a Rice. I really think he's gonna get a touchdown. Rashid Rice,
I
anytime
would agree.
anytime touchdown score.
Yeah, no, I
Obviously,
would agree with you.
we could just be like, yeah, McCaffrey, but I feel like McCaffrey's a given for anytime
Yeah,
touchdown.
absolutely. As there is a flag in the end zone. Illegal touching. Oh no.
Ooh, no, I think they're
Jawan
gonna decline it.
Jennings.
Oh well, it comes
They
down to
should.
this on who Madden. By
Fourth
the way,
and 7.
Madden predicted it last year. The Chiefs to beat the Eagles 7-0. They were wrong on the score, but they were right on the team.
So we're about to find out, is this gonna be a 10-7 game? But yeah, my anytime touchdown scorer, like you said, I could go easy route and pick
McCaffrey,
McCaffrey.
yep.
Um, but honestly,
I
I do
feel like
kind of
Kelsey is an easy one too. So,
Kelsey is an easy one too. But I do kind of want to just. Oh, and that was almost picked
and
off.
they're
But
gonna
it
have
doesn't
the
matter.
Chiefs
That's
winning the Super Bowl
game
again.
over. So yeah, but honestly, I think they might give one to Juszczyk. I think Juszczyk is gonna get a touchdown. He'll
Really?
probably. Yeah,
That's you could probably make some money on that if that happens.
yeah.
What's that gonna be like? Plus 2,800?
I don't
Probably
think
even
it's that
more.
high. Juszczyk's got a decent amount, but I think they could give him
As you see, the Chiefs are not kneeing it
a touchdown. Honestly,
to
it'll
Tony
be
with 2 catches.
yeah. I would say pull up all the stops and give Ronnie Bell a touchdown because I love that dude. But no, I think if we want somebody a little less known, as the Chiefs win the Super Bowl in
In Madden's
just
prediction, which we haven't made our predictions yet. We just
yeah,
have both said that it's going to be under.
yeah. But use and lock it in if you're betting. Don't come at me if it loses. Not my fault. But yeah. So and then I know there was one more thing we wanted to get to before
Uh,
the score. I believe was it oh no it wasn't. We got through that. So Mr. Yolo Manning,
yeah,
how what's your score prediction as the Lombardi trophies walk down
I think
for the
I think
Chiefs?
I think the Niners are going to score first, but I think the Chiefs will win the game 24-20. That's my prediction this year. Chiefs
For the
24-20.
Chiefs. So I'm kind of in the same boat. Although I believe whoever wins this, if the Chiefs win this, then the Lions can say they're technically the Super Bowl champions by transitive property, and if the Niners win this, then Lions can say they should have won this because they should have won the game, and they should be Super Bowl champions. Still pissed we're not here, but it's okay. But I think it's too good of a storyline for the NFL not to have the
With
Chiefs
Taylor
win.
Swift and all that.
Taylor Swift's gonna win in her first year being an NFL fan. Prime bandwagon fan material. Give me the Chiefs 24-17. It's gonna be a low scoring game.
Okay,
I
so we're
think there's gonna
similar
be a couple
scores.
similar scores. I think there's gonna be a couple picks thrown on each side. Um, I think probably I'm gonna predict 2 picks throughout the game,
Okay.
and you know everybody's gonna enjoy that Taylor Swift storyline definitely because that's what we love to see. Taylor Swift storyline in the NFL. But yeah. So let's hope this is a good Super Bowl at least.
Yeah,
But
I'm hoping so too. Me personally, I think I wanted Ravens Niners, but Chiefs Niners. We'll see if. Oh, that's another thing too. I wanted to talk about. San Francisco 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan. If he loses this game, man, it's gonna. I'm sorry, bro. I don't want to say anything
mm,
too bad on YouTube, but dude was the Atlanta Falcons offensive coordinator, and then he was the San Fran coach. So he has a Super Bowl choke, an NFC Championship choke, and another NFC Championship loss to the Eagles, where Brock Purdy tore. What was it, like Tommy John or something? I can't remember. It was something with his elbow.
I think it was a Tommy John. Yeah.
Yeah. So he has not had a good. I mean, he's had a good resume of just getting far in the playoffs, but he hasn't won the big game yet. Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah. So
So
it's interesting, but
will he finally get it, or will Mahomes get his third?
we'll find out. But there is one more thing, and I know you
Yep.
forgot to talk about this, and I know this is your favorite topic.
This.
What's going on with the jersey curse?
Oh crap! I always bring that up. So the last 16 Super Bowls, only 3 teams have won with their home jerseys. The Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 45 versus the Steelers, the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 52 versus the Patriots, and the Chiefs versus the Niners in Super Bowl 54. So the team who wears the home jersey, they lose more Super Bowls
Yeah.
versus the team who
I,
wears the away jersey.
and I believe it's been confirmed the Niners are wearing their home jerseys again, right?
Nope, the Chiefs are wearing their home jerseys,
Oh, they are wearing their home jerseys.
but they beat them the last time wearing their home
Oh, they
jerseys.
did. That's right.
Yep.
So, will they repeat? We'll find out.
Yeah.
So,
But both our predictions are Chiefs. We'll see. We'll see who's right. We're both 2-3.
yep. My actual prediction is
Oh.
Meteor wins. Meteor takes out both teams, and the Lions win.
Oh,
So,
that's a great prediction. For the first time, you're not betting the favorite too. I just realized.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
Changing up my ways.
Yep. It took you 6 years.
6 years. Finally got to get off that high horse of the favorites.
Yep. You are going to betting underdog. So if Chiefs
Yep.
win, we're both 3-3. If not, we're both 2-4. I'm rooting for the Chiefs from a Seahawks fan, and then are you rooting for the Chiefs just because of what the
No,
Niners did?
I'm rooting for them both to lose.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
care.
You're
I
rooting
don't care.
for at
I'm rooting for
halftime
the
Deshaun
half.
Watson, Taylor Swift, and Jackson Mahomes to run onto the field, and then they just give him a massage.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the SpongeBob halftime show from
Oh,
Nickelodeon. Um, so yeah, that's or Usher. Get Usher up in here.
wait, you're rooting for Usher to like tear his ACL at halftime? Is that what I'm hearing?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm rooting for him to have a good performance to save
Oh,
us from this game.
okay. True.
Mhm. Yeah. So, well, that's 2024 Super
Hope.
Bowl
Yep. Um.
predictions.
See you guys next year, unless I get a PC. Probably not.
We'll still be recording this